I love hentai. I love hentai.
Are you guys seeing this? And no, I do not mean the black tape stretched around those perfectly 3D modeled anime titties. What you're looking at is the world's first 3D virtual cam girl in an outfit that looks like a leaked character straight out of Cyberpunk. Holy shit, what a time to be alive. Get up from your stained secret lab chairs, all you weeps, and give a standing ovation, for we are watching history in the making. Put your loops away and throw away your waifu pillows, because today, on the month of February of the year 2020, we have our very first 3D waifu cam girl. And her name is Melody. Alright, before you start aggressively smashing your keyboards googling this 3D cam girl that looks like a thirsty game dev created her in his basement sex dungeon, calm your peepees down and let me tell you what this is about instead. Because I think the team behind Project Melody, as what this whole thing is called, is onto something really big. Melody is an artificial intelligent being that appears on YouTube and more prominently Chatterbait. And for those of you who don't know what Chatterbait is, wait, actually give me a fucking break. Don't act like you don't know what Chatterbait is. Come on, it's the fucking internet. Everyone knows what cam girls are, unless you only use the internet to download your church's live sermons. But you know what? I'll give some of you straight 8 kid. Fuck. But you know, I'll give some of you straight 8 kitsch. What? Straight edge kitsch. Pronunciation. Enunciate. But you know, I'll give some of you straight edge kids the benefit of the doubt. I think the name is pretty self-explanatory. You know, Chatterbait, chatter, bait. Yeah, Chatterbait is basically a naughtier version of popular live streaming site Twitch. But you know, instead of playing games for their viewers like the streamers do on Twitch, models on Chatterbait play with toys. Toys that come in all shapes and sizes and go into various parts of the human body. Alright, too much information. Now to give you an idea of how popular Melody is on this adult streaming site, she amassed 13,000 followers in her first 3 days of streaming. And during her very first stream, she was the most popular streamer by a mile. She was earning way more money than all the other models on the streaming site, and she was just exploding. And many of her fans were too. She's literally taking over Chatterbait, you know, with her soaring personality.
I love hentai.
And hair that glows when she orgasms. And Melody isn't just some pre-rendered 3D model of an anime girl. The avatar is a 3D animation model, acting in real time according to the person who's operating a motion capture suit. Yeah, what the fuck, right? That's some Avengers level technology. It even goes so far as to capture the operator's finger movements and the facial expression. And you know what that means? Intense ahegao! Now, some die-hard fans wanting to be fully immersed in the world of Project Melody might be turned off by the fact that there is actually someone behind the avatar physically operating the suit. That's why the team at Project Melody is doing such a great job on the marketing and branding end. Melody is branded as an artificial intelligent being who is alive. You know, sort of like the operating software in the movie Her. But instead of falling in love with Scarlett Johansson's voice, viewers fall in love with their favorite waifu pillow come to life. Even when a Vice journalist DM'd Melody's Twitter account, she responded by saying that she was infected by a series of porno ads. And I quote, "Once infected, I became obsessed with the lewd side of the internet." So the team behind Project Melody is really going all out with the personification of this 3D anime girl. You know, it's like they're crafting a real identity. And it's fucking genius. Her Chatterbait profile states that she lives in virtual Lille, Tokyo, with a birth date of 7 July 2000. And her YouTube account states that she's from Japan. Virtual online personas aren't a new thing. But what makes Project Melody special is that she's on an interactive adult streaming site. Look, there's a reason why hentai is such a popular category in porn. People love anime and it's ingrained in internet culture. And you gotta be lying when you say that over-exaggerated features of the human body, as seen in most animes, don't play a part in enhancing the viewer experience. So when you take those prominent features and put them on a website designed for internet users to watch girls dance and come in their pants, it's bound to explode. But okay, let's take a look at the avatar itself. From the get-go, Melody looks like any other generic anime girl. She looks like that side character in an ecchi anime that's always charging into a ferocious battle wearing just a few pieces of cloth. What's that supposed to protect you from? A few mosquitoes maybe? I mean, she's fighting two giant saber-toothed tigers with a rag draped across her body. At least put some pants on or, you know, some leggings, maybe to prevent abrasion. Abrasions are painful, man. But the amazing thing is that she can basically be modeled into anything because, well, she's a cartoon character who isn't bound by the natural laws of physics. You know, you want tits so big that they can smash melons? Boom, done. Or maybe you got turned on by that prostitute in Total Recall with 3 tits. Copy and paste that into Melody's code and bam, 3 times the chest mass. The possibilities are endless with what the team can do with the design of Melody. They can satisfy every kink and every fantasy that everyone on the internet has. Dude, she even looks at you with hard eyes when she's about to climax. Some of your girlfriends don't even give you eye contact when you're smooshing. So with her rising popularity,
I love hentai.
there's bound to be some negative feedback and some backlash, most notably from the camming community, where some cam girls are upset that they're being beaten by a cartoon character.
Bros glad.
You know, I've seen some Twitter threads where cam girls are arguing against Melody, and they do have some good points, like should Melody even be on the platform? Is she considered a whole other genre of live camming? And how do you even age verify a 3D avatar who by standard definition isn't real? But personally, I don't really get the whole argument. I think it's a really great innovation, and I think people are just being salty that, you know, viewers prefer digital titties over real ones. And I don't really blame them. It's what people like now, I guess. There is a huge fan base of people who love perfectly 3D modeled girls with perfectly symmetrical eyes. And I guess that's why so many people are embracing this new frontier. And it really is. I mean, Melody is interactive. She's so in tune into internet culture. Just look at her YouTube channel. She's like a YouTuber discussing topics that she finds interesting. And I personally approve some of her music choices. Like fucking Eric Pride's, dude. Opus? Anyone? Hello, okay, I may sound a bit biased, but you know, I'm a futurist. I'm all for new technology, whether it's electric Cybertrucks that look like moving bomb shelters designed by Kanye, to motion tracking virtual cam girls. Yeah, I think there's only gonna be more virtual personas in the future, and honestly, I'm cool with it. I don't think it'll make human cam girls obsolete. Not everyone can jerk off to cartoon porn. You know, not everybody fancies watching Scooby-Doo blow a load on Daphne. There will always be a market for everything to cater to everyone's tastes. It's just that the current zeitgeist is attuned to cute-looking 3D anime girls. I personally am not a huge fan of hentai. It's just not my thing. I just find it interesting to observe technology pushing boundaries. And yeah, you know, I think Projekt Melody actually helps to eliminate some of the social stigma that cam girls get. I'm not sure because I'm not a cam girl, but I would assume that models on these live streaming sites would be wary of letting their friends and family know what they are doing on the internet, or even when finding new jobs. It's terrifying to know that your boss might be jerking off to you, trying to stuff a cucumber up your... And with Projekt Melody, models won't have to worry about that anymore because they are kept completely anonymous. I'm just excited for what the future holds. Maybe the next PewDiePie will be an avatar with the body of He-Man and the head of Squirtle. Look, you never know. Anything is possible is all I'm saying. Yeah, and that's all I really wanted to say. It's hard to find things that I'm actually interested to talk about. And yeah, it's fun talking about things like this. Alright, all you weeps can go Google Projekt Melody now. I won't hold you any longer. Bye!
And it seems like every day, hentai artists are just getting weirder. Because they're trying to push the limits of what is acceptable, trying to appeal to a brand new audience.